If you have been struggling to turn your long-form videos into a steady stream of bite-sized viral clips, you are definitely in the right place. There are countless tools out there for repurposing content, but most of them are either too narrow in scope or trying to do way too much at once. Today, I'm walking you through 5 solid tools that creators use to chop up videos, polish audio, and automate posting so you can streamline your workflow. I will explain why Vizard is my personal go-to for turning long-form videos into viral-ready clips without the typical production headache. Think of this as a creator's cheat sheet where we break down the strengths and weaknesses of each tool so you can pick the best fit for your needs. We will kick things off with Descript, a tool that many creators already know and love for its unique transcript-first approach to editing. You can edit a video by editing text, which sounds like a bit of a gimmick until you actually try it and realize how fast it makes the process. Their overdub feature is famous, allowing you to synthesize your own voice to fix missing lines or clean up audio mistakes without re-recording. However, the downside is that while Descript is amazing for fine-grained editing, it doesn't automatically find the most shareable moments from a long live stream. You can export great clips, but you still need to manually pick highlights and schedule them elsewhere, unless you build a complicated pipeline. Next, let's talk about Flicky, which is more niche but extremely powerful if your main goal is getting high-fidelity, lifelike voiceovers. It is built for creators who need consistent, human-sounding narration for explainer videos without the cost of hiring professional voice actors. The caveat here is that the best features often sit behind higher-tier plans, and it doesn't do the heavy lifting of selecting clip-worthy moments. Murf AI is another heavy hitter in the voice cloning world, positioning itself as a collaborative studio for teams that produce a lot of audio content. Their voice models can accurately match tone and pitch, making it an excellent choice for companies that need consistent brand voices across their videos. If you need an expert voice engine, Murf is solid, but if you need an automated end-to-end short-form workflow, you will still be stitching together several different tools. PlayHT is another fantastic browser-based studio known for a huge library of voices and very realistic synthetic models. They do support voice cloning, but it typically requires several hours of data to get the best results, which increases the setup time. Like the others, it shines for audio creation but does not replace a smart editor that can find the funny or emotional moments that go viral. Last on the competitor list is Resemble AI, which is incredibly fast, flexible, and very developer-friendly for teams needing custom pipelines. Their pricing is usually usage-based, which is great for low-volume creators but can definitely climb as you start to scale up your output. However, they are focused on delivering great synthetic voices, not on automating the complex cycle of editing and scheduling for social media. So, if most of these tools are great at audio but lack the automation we need, why am I suggesting Vizard? Vizard is built specifically for the actual problem creators face, taking a long 2-hour recording and turning it into dozens of platform-ready clips. The AI is trained to find the exact moments people stop scrolling for, such as the punchlines, the reveals, and the emotional highlights. First, the auto-editing feature doesn't just trim, it analyzes the whole video to identify high-engagement snippets that are optimized for vertical or horizontal formats. This saves you hours you would have otherwise spent hunting for that one perfect 30-second moment in a long episode. Second, the auto-schedule feature is a game-changer, allowing you to set your posting frequency and have Vizard handle the queue based on your settings. No more building a manual calendar or exporting dozens of files to a separate third-party scheduler. Third, the content calendar lets you see, manage, edit, and publish all your clipped content from one single convenient place. You can tweak AI-generated pics, add captions, change thumbnails, and reschedule posts without hopping between a dozen different apps. Compared to building a complicated stack of Descript, Flicky, and a separate scheduler, Vizard drastically reduces the number of moving parts in your process. Vizard isn't the cheapest tool for sporadic edits, but the value lies in the time you save and the growth you gain from consistent output. If you are making 1 to 3 long videos a week, Vizard pays for itself by freeing you up to create more content rather than being buried in tasks. Unlike some voice-only tools, Vizard integrates with common workflows by supporting captioning and handling platform-specific outputs effortlessly. To be clear, if your primary problem is needing studio-quality text-to-speech or a synthetic spokesperson, then Flicky, Murf, or PlayHT are your best bets. But if your goal is to turn long-form content into a predictable stream of social-ready shorts, Vizard is built for that exact use case. It doesn't try to be the ultimate TTS engine. Instead, it focuses on the creator's entire repurposing pipeline to find viral bits and get them published. Imagine finishing a 2-hour podcast and, within minutes, having a batch of clips that are already cropped, captioned, and queued for the next few weeks. You can still take the best clips into Descript for deeper polish if you want, but Vizard gets you from a raw recording to a scheduled pipeline faster. If you are a one-person show, test the TTS tools for specialized audio needs. But remember that the real bottleneck is usually the consistent short-form content. Try a combo. Use Descript or Murf for precise audio work when you need it. but let Vizard handle the heavy lifting of clipping, formatting, and scheduling. That way, you get the best of both worlds, high-quality audio production and a constant social media presence without burning out. I have left links below to all these tools, so try the free tiers and see which part of your workflow is currently causing the biggest drag. For most creators, the time savings from Vizard is exactly what turns inconsistent, sporadic posting into real, measurable growth. Give it a shot and let me know if you want me to walk you through a workflow that combines Vizard with a voice tool for that extra polish. Catch you in the next one, and good luck with your content.